Hi there, it's Ashley here for Not Too Shabby, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my design team project for this week. I will put all the links for the products that I share in the description box below, and if you do head over to make a purchase at Not Too Shabby, you can use my coupon code CraftyGirl to save 10% on your order, and make sure that you sign into your account when you're over there because you can collect reward points for each dollar that you spend. So I'm going to be making these cute little tags today. I just love this little bit of glitter on there with those little background flourishes and these cute little foxes. So I've got some red ones and green ones, and I have a little bell on them. And then I have the sentiment on them that says made with love. And I think that's so perfect because whether you made something that is maybe sewn or crafted, or whether it's something that you baked, this is perfect for any type of gift that you made for Christmas. So I'm going to start out by sharing with you the products that I use to make these, and then I'll get right into the process video. So first up, I'm going to show you three of my favorite things that I use on almost all of my projects are my jelly roll pens. So this is the black jelly roll pen, the white jelly roll pen, and the quickie glue pen. And I will link these below. I mentioned them in all my videos, and I noticed they're back in stock, so I wanted to let you guys know that. And Jamie got back in the quickie glue pen. Basically what this is it's a pen, but when you write with it, it has glue that comes out, and it's really nice and fine, tipped so it can get in all these tiny little areas, and it was perfect for those flourishes. So that is back in stock over in the shop. I'll link that below. And then for my project, I also used some Doodlebug twine. I used the red and green, and this is the fall assortment of twine. I used some little bells. I purchased these at my dollar store, and there was other colors in there, the red and green, for example, that I use in this project, but I used up all the red and green because I've been having so much fun with those bells. Then I used this tag here, and this tag is called the With Love tag, and it's by Sugar Pea Designs, and this is basically everything I used in regards to die cuts. It was the cute little tag, and then I used those little flourishes. I also used this Sugar Pea Design stamp, and it's called Made with Love, and it is just such a great set. I love it so much. So I used the Made with Love sentiment, but it has baked, handmade, knit, stitched, crocheted, sewn, and there's even a few little images at the bottom, so it's really unique to the individual type of crafting that you like to do, and so you can make some cute tags to put on those projects. Then I used this stamp set from the Greeting Farm, and it's called Oh What Fun, and I am so in love with these little foxes. They have little sweaters and scarves on, and they are just too cute for words, so those are the little images that I used. Then I used the Doodlebug Milk and Cookies paper for the red and green polka dot paper. And then I used this Heidi Swap Marquee Love paper that I purchased at Michael's for the red and green glitter paper. So let's get started with our process video. To begin with, I'm going to take this paper from the Milk and Cookies collection, and it's double-sided. One side has red with really tiny little polka dots, and then the other side has green. So I'm going to use that for all the tags. So I'm going to do two with it facing the red side so I can get the red color. And it just cuts out so nicely. I love this tag. It's a nice, almost like a square shaped. It's different than all the other tags I have, and I'm so excited to have it in my collection. And it was a really good value as well. I think that on the site it is $9, I think, and I think that's a really great price for a die because it also does come with that little heart and the two little flourishes. So now I'm going to stamp out my little sentiment on all of these that says Made with Love. And I love how it's curved in kind of the perfect way to fit on this tag. And all of those images from that set fit perfectly on that tag because it's the same company and I think it's coordinated together. So those are two awesome ones to pair together if you're picking up one versus the other. And then I'm going to stamp out these little foxes. So I'm going to do one of each. And there is different little hats and things that you can put on them. But I just decided to leave them all how they were and just color them up like that. So I'm going to be using my Copic markers today. I'm going to be using E18 for this part of the fox, and I'm going to do two in this color, and then I'm going to do two foxes in a different color tone. Then I'm blending this one out with E15, and then E13. And I think this is a nice dark color for a little fox. He is so cute with this little scarf. And then for the tail and the little eyes part, I'm going to use W3 and W1, which is a nice warm gray color. And then I'm going to use those same color tones on the other fox. So again, with the W3 and W1. And then I'm going to do the same color for the fox's body in E18. E15, and then E13. And then for the other two foxes, I'm going to do them in a lighter color tone. So for the first one, I'm going to just try out a few colors here, and I love these colors. So these are the ones I went with. E34, which is a nice brown color. It's almost like a toffee color. It's really pretty. And so I'm doing it for both of the foxes there. And then I'm going to go in with E30. And it's a really nice beige color. I love this color tone a lot. I just recently got these two markers, so they've kind of been my favorites lately. And I'm just making sure I got a nice blend there. And then I'm going to go in for the face part and the little tail in E43 and E40, which is another nice grayish, creamy color. Then for the little sweater there, I'm going to use E39, and then I'm going to do a little scarf for the other guy there. And I tried to do a red on the dark colored fox and light colored fox, and then I'm going to do some green on the dark and light so that I get a nice combination for when I do my tags. So I'm using YG06, 03, and 00. And then I'm doing the same color combo for this little guy's sweater. Then I'm taking my black jelly pen for each of their little eyes, and I even did the little one with the eyelashes. And then I'm going to just take my sewing scissors and trim these out. There is coordinating dies for these, so I will link them below. But I'm just going to add on some little dots with my white jelly pen, and then I'll trim them all out. So I added some little polka dots on the little sweater, and that one is by far my favorite. I love her so much. If I make more of these tags, I'm probably just going to make all her. I wish they all had the eyelashes. They are like so precious with the eyelashes. And then I added on some stripes on the scarves and then some more polka dots on the little green sweater as well. So I'm just taking my fussy cutting scissors. These are just sewing scissors that I purchased a long time ago, and they are actually for sewing, but I find they have a really nice cut to them. I like them a lot. So I'm just going to trim all these little guys out, and they weren't too bad to trim out. They were pretty easy. There was a few little spots that were tricky to get into, but pretty good. And then as I was cutting that, I realized I forgot to color his tail. So I'm just going back in with those colors to finish up his little tail there. You guys probably noticed that the whole video, and I was just completely oblivious to it. So now I'm just cutting out my last little one there. And now I have my little tags, and I'm going to pull out some red and green bells. And then I'm going to just set these out, and I want to have some of them where the green tag and the green critter matches, and some where they are like not coordinated. I want to have like a nice variety. And then I'm just taking this green glitter paper, and I'm cutting out 2 of the flourishes for each of the little tags. So I need 2 for each, and you get 2 in the set, so it saves a lot of time having to cut them out, and then they do curve towards each other, which is really nice. So now I'm just doing some on the red glitter paper. And now I have all of my little bits ready, and these just totally make the tags, those little flourishes. I've never seen those before, and I just love them so much, and they just added a ton of nice dimension to the background and kind of added like a nice texture as well, since it was glitter paper. And I'm just using that quickie glue pen that I had mentioned at the beginning of the video, and it gets in all the little tiny spots, which I love. Literally, it's just a little pen, and you can just write on any small spots. Those are really good too for the scripty word dies, because you can get in all the little spots, and it sticks down really nicely. You can also take an acrylic block and put it on top of it when you're done adhering it down so that it can hold it. But I have never had a problem with it, but if you really want to make sure it has a better like hold, that would be a good thing to do. And then I can add on my little images. I think these just turned out so cute. And the nice thing about those little flourishes and that whole tag die set in general is that it is so good for any occasion, which is really nice, because I think those flourishes would be super sweet any time of the year. They'd be really cute too in like white glitter paper. I think would be really nice for some like wintry colored ones. So now I just put the bell onto the little twine, and then I put it through and tied a little knot so that it stayed at the front and tied on a little bow. You don't have to do the bow if you don't want, but I thought that looked really cute. And so I'm just tying on the little bow to all of them, and then if I need more twine when I'm adhering them like to a package, I'll just undo the bow and then redo the bow as I tie it on. So I just think these turned out so cute, and I really like the variation with the different colors, some of them matching and some of them being like red and green, which I think looks super cute. So that is my project for this week. I'm just finishing up with my last little twine there. I will link everything in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I would love if you leave a comment, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye now.